Steak Ambassador Israel Adesanya here for another UFC breakdown. Steak is the leader in the UFC and has some huge plans for UFC 315 this weekend, which includes the main event for the welterweight title, Belal Muhammad, the champion, versus Jack Maddalena, the challenger. Check them out today and make sure you use my code Adesanya315 when you register for a first-class experience.
All right, we are back.
Yeah, we're back, we're live. But first of all, let's just scroll down like already. Ooh, okay. Jose Aldo's on there, I like it. Grasso's on there too. Fact, my boy. My boy! That's good, Nav.
Stack meter, sleeper fights, what are we feeling?
Sleeper fights, definitely Navajo. People don't understand yet. And this is apparently his toughest test yet. I don't know, but sleeper fights, I think Nav's gonna sleep him. Stack meter, just guns, some good fights, but again, star power is lacking until you get to like the Grassos above. The main card is pretty heavy. Main card, I'll give it like a, because Jack is a fucking sick fighter as well. I'll give it a 9. Main card.
9 for the main card?
For the main card, yeah, just because Jack, bruh, he's also scrambling, man. He's gonna make this
No, it's a great fight. I mean, like, look at the start of the pay-per-view.
Yeah, I know.
BDS.
Yeah, but I know what you mean. Star power, name power, like to get people hyped. You know what?
High quality matchups, like
the whole card itself, I'll give it like a. To be honest, whole card itself, I'll give it a 7. I'll give it a 7. The whole card itself, but then the main card, I'll give it like a 8. 8, just because Jack's on there.
Yeah.
Jose's on there. It's always a good fight.
I mean, it's a fighting card, and one thing that you can always tell, we're transitioning to, like, you know, where the state of the sport is. If you go to the UFC channel.
Oh, are you checking that?
Yeah, just looking at the numbers. I mean,
for, like
the countdown. If you scroll down to, you know, how the countdown performed, or you see how the embeddeds are.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay,
are performing. Like, yeah. I mean, this is supposed to be a pay-per-view. Some of the discussions that people, I mean, the commentary that, you know, fans having is where the sport is at the moment, you know, ways to fix it and make things a bit better. Are there too many fight nights?
Yeah, but I've heard about this problem, so I don't really fucking follow MMA news or MMA pages like I used to. So I'm not really aware, but when I hear about it from you, from other people, I'm like, is it really? But again, this card is held live by Belal. Belal is making noise slowly, but he's got that reputation of, like, even when Joe Rogan was like, oh, they didn't know who the champion is or whatever. I don't know, Belal's just being dealt a fucking shit deck of cards. He's a good fighter, you know. He doesn't get finishes, but he's a champion, and he's not like the fight with Leon was the one that made me go, what the fuck? Like,
no one's saying this is not a fire fight.
Yeah.
But like, if you think about it from the perspective of, you know, the fans, what you're paying for the pay-per-view, what you're paying for the ticket prices, like the stuff is getting really like watered down. Like, you know, nosebleed at a fight night is $300, for example. Bro, these gate prices, I mean, these gate prices are getting
nosebleeds.
Nosebleeds at a fight night is like $300 US. Yes.
Tariffs, bro. I blame
And then you got the pay-per-views.
It's the tariffs.
But some suggestions people have made.
Wait, how much is milk? How much is milk now?
Milk, fucking, I don't know how much milk is. Yeah. But these are some of just the things that people are becoming, you know, more vocal about. For a pay-per-view, they could have bolstered it up, you know, more. But there's so many shows, so many fight nights.
Maybe they should change the prices based on the card. Like, obviously, if Connor's fighting, they even the front rows go to like 10K per seat, something ridiculous, you know? So they just need to listen to the people and also adjust, because eventually the people will dictate what happens. Uprisings happen. So I think right now, while it's, because this is kind of news to me a little bit, there's little whispers about it, then yeah, the UFC should listen, take that into consideration, and then adjust accordingly.
Yeah. Especially because coming off the last few years where we had, you know,
when I was champion.
I mean, I'm not even going to go as far back as to, you know, when Connor was, but like, we've really enjoyed
fucking milk.
The last, you know, few years when it comes to huge shows, huge pay-per-views, active champions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like people, it's like a drug, you know. Oh, the fight week. Yeah. Remember when it used to be a fucking fight week?
You'd be excited.
Yeah, and then it's like Monday sucks because it's the start of the week and you gotta wait till fucking.
Or even after the fights happen Monday, everyone's still talking about what happened.
Yeah, the big hangover. You can't process something for, you know, a couple of weeks.
Like, okay, there's fucking so many examples. Me versus Pereira, Conor versus Aldo, Alex versus Ortega. Fuck. The list goes on. Yeah.
Idea, because one number, I have these discussions with Oscar when we talk about the numbers in the state.
Ooh, okay. Shout out my boy Oscar.
There was also a discussion that we had because we saw what WWE did at Legion Stadium, and we're trying to have a discussion because of the way the stadium is. The ring doesn't look too, even in the nosebleeds, you can still, see stuff, the atmosphere about what type of card could they put on there and could they sell it out. But then we even got talking, if they just made it, affordable. I think nosebleeds at WrestleMania was like fucking $500 for a night each US.
500. Oh, wow.
It's getting out of hand. I mean, it's wrestling. It's a bigger sport.
But
like, imagine making all that stuff $80. You get 65,000 people of actual regular dudes.
Yeah, people who actually
with regular jobs, actual fans.
Yeah,
You'll sell that.
You'll sell
that stuff out.
Yeah.
But hey, we'll move on anyway. Let's talk about Navajo Stirling.
Big dog. Navajo.
You've been training a little bit in the gym?
Yeah, I've been training. People keep like, oh, you got a fight coming up. I'm like, no. Oh, you're training so hard. I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to get better.
How's Navajo been looking in the gym?
So I sparred him, and I just I mimicked this guy because Eugene and Mike told me what to do. So I just did my best to give him the look, and yeah, he's on. He's better than I was when I was his age.
Ooh, how so?
I just the preparation, the dedication, the attention to detail in and out of the cage, even the streaming, mental prep, all that. But that's what you want. You want the next generation to be better than the previous generation or the now generation. So it's good to see. Like, they call them the 95ers. Usually there's like a group, those who were born after 95 and those who were born before 95. So I think he's the leader of the 95ers who were born. The Young Bucks. Yeah, who were born after 95s.
But a lot of that, when you talk to Navajo, he attributes to you and to...
See, I wouldn't have known that. But he's just been a cool dude since I met him. So I wouldn't have known he held me in that regard. But now I hold them in that regard. I hold him in that regard. I look at the way he's doing things, and I'm taking inspiration from him. So it's a symbiotic thing. It's almost a full circle thing. Watching it play out.
He'll always talk about you talk about, because he's so mature as a fighter at 27.
That's what I'm saying. He's better than me when I was his age.
Yeah, but he'll talk about, when you.
I thought it was younger.
The fight weeks when he's not just there out just taking photos and
that's the
making
point.
content.
That's what I wanted. Whenever I took these guys out, I was just like, I was able to do that for these young guys and be like, I need you guys to see this. So yeah, he took the opportunities and really soaked it in and really just looked around and took notes like, yep, I know what to expect now. So now he's in there, it's his time. And yeah, I'm proud of him the way he's handling everything. And I tell you, he's looking really good. He's looking really good for this camp. He's confident. I can tell. He's got a different swagger about him.
Man, he's got a different physique too.
Oh, bro, I saw what's
the guy's name?
Brendan, Brendan from Out the Mud.
Yeah, Out the Mud,
yeah. Because Brendan is Sun's is a powerlifter, but he was Sun's, who was my first strength and conditioning coach. He's Sun's nephew, and Brendan's taking. You look at Brendan, he's fucking stacked. Like for his size, he's stronger pound for pound than a lot of people I know. So. Yeah, he would have got Navajo in a fucking ridiculous shape.
I mean, you saw the photos.
I saw the pics. I was like, damn, this guy brolic. Even before the pics, when I came back, this guy big back. Fucking silverback. It's a big back. Nah, yeah, I'm excited for this fight, and this might launch him into the top 15, depending on how he wins. But again, I just think don't push Navajo. Let him go at his own pace. He'll know when to push. He's very, very smart at this. So I trust his judgment. I trust Eugene's pacing for him, and the UFC, because again, the UFC needs stars right now. Oof. Oh, Jesus Christ, calm down. Breathe.
Numbers low, man. Numbers are fucking low.
Yeah, but Navajo is definitely one of them ones. He's going to bring the young guns, a lot of eyes into this, yeah.
Yeah, talking about development, little segue since it just happened over the weekend with Bo Nickal and...
Oh yeah,
RDR. What was your takeaway from that fight and that matchup? Because I guess I'm guilty as well. I didn't know RDR was a 2-division champion.
You weren't familiar with his game. You weren't familiar with his. No, I wasn't.
Were the matchmakers not familiar?
Nah, but the thing is, they put a lot of stock in Bo Nickal because American, all-American wrestler, one of the best. All these accolades. And when I saw RDI in mine, when I was sparring with Kamaru, he pulled up and just showed so much love to me. And I was like, yo, thanks. And then even you sent me the thing on Submission Radio where he was showing extra love after the fight. So I hit him up. I just gave him props because that was a great fight. And I didn't even know that fight was on. I think I texted you. I was like, wait, is this on now?
Yeah.
like, I didn't realize there was a fight night on. And I texted David like, wait, is this on now? And I straight away put it on UFC and I was like, oh shit, there's a fight night on. Yeah, that was just a good finish, good systematic finish from Reinierde. He just fucking broke him down with the knees to the body over and over again. Whenever in the clinch, he'd make space, boop, send one up there, just investing. You can see it slowly catching up with Bo. And people want to shit on Bo now, try and kick him when he's down, but you don't do that. Yeah, he'll be back. He knows what to do. He knows the game, but this is not wrestling, this is fighting, and there's levels to this, so eventually he'll be back. He'll learn from this. I don't think he's the kind of guy that'll just go away and fade away. He'll learn from this, he'll climb the ranks again and do what he wants to do. But yeah, Reinierde is a fucking problem, man, and this will launch him into like, I think he's in top 15 already. Should be top 10 by now, shouldn't he? Yeah, should be top 10, but yeah. Good job, RDR. I want to get fucking drunk with that guy. He seems like a fun time.
Aldo's still doing it at 38.
The GOAT. One of the greatest of all time. Out of these two, I know this guy, but I'm going Aldo because he's a fucking legend in this game. One of my favorite fighters of all time. And whenever, he's still fighting at 38. And I always back him, unless he's fighting one of my friends. But I always back Aldo just because he's a fucking beast and he's the man. He's fucking Jose Aldo Jr. Co-main, Manon Fiorot. I'm not familiar with her game, so I'm gonna go with Valentina Shevchenko because she just proven time and time again. Even against Grasso, their third fight, after she lost by Reinierde, she came back and then just dominated Grasso and showed why she is one of the best ever. So yeah, it's just always hard to pick against Valentina, and now she's completed the ruby circle on her belt, all infinity stones. Much respect. Boom. And then now to the main event of the evening. Put some respect on Belal's name. Everybody has to, but I don't know why he's always the butt of jokes and whatnot. I don't know if it's racism even because he's a Palestinian. Look, I'm just saying it as it is. I'm just saying, like, the guy's a champion, but somehow people always just like, including me, I counted him out against Leon because of their first fight, and I was like, nah, Leon should whoop this guy. Fucking shocked the world, eh? And people might not like it because he doesn't get finishes all the time or whatnot, but you have to put respect on the guy's name. He's a champion.
Even during the interview, you know, Jack said that he respects
yeah.
that Belal's done. I mean, didn't have the easiest road to title shot, 10 plus fight win streak. They made it tough for him, but yeah.
See, Jack is just not the same as everybody else. I've met Jack when I did a seminar at their gym fucking years ago, me and Brad Riddell, years ago, and I met him and his brother. And even though he was very quiet, he stood out to me. He stood out to me just because of the way he was working and the style. And watching him fight when he got in the UFC, I didn't really see him too much before he got in the UFC, but when he got in the UFC, I was like, oh, what the fuck? And I saw his old highlights and I was like, oh shit. Yeah, Jack is just a guy who silently worked. Well, his work spoke for himself. He fucking destroyed my boys, Gilbert and Randy, and everybody else in his way. He just finds a way to it's body work. I love the body banging. He just, the way he thought, head, body, head. He just mixes it up so well. And it scrambles as well. That's one thing I think is gonna be, talk to Tim. Tim told me, if you look at Jack, and I'm like, yeah, I've rolled with Jack. I've sparred with Jack light. Nothing too crazy. We're just, you know, moving around a little something. But yeah, he's the one, bro. He's the guy that you can't just count out because if you do, you'll go to sleep. I'm a big fan of his style. He's got great boxing, great scrambles, knows how to stuff a takedown and attack, and he's always on you. Belal
just went 2-3 years Dagestan and forget.
Yeah, that definitely helped his style. I can see that.
He's playing the role well too. Like he's like, I guess he's a bit of a heel, not heel,
yeah.
a bit of a heel, but he's leading into it. But then his trash talk is getting him more, you know, traction as well.
Yeah, fuck him.
Just
do you, Belal. Do you, Belal. Fuck the fans. Just do you.
Him and Kamaru recently had a run-in on a podcast.
Oh, that's right. I heard about this. Yeah. But look, just like I think Belal just keep doing him. Fuck everybody else. Fuck the noise. Just keep doing him.
How do you think the fight plays out once it starts?
One
thing that Jack's talking about is he's expecting no quit. He knows Belal. Like Belal has a bit of pace.
Yeah.
Not a bit, a lot of pace.
I've noticed now. I'm familiar with his game. But Jack is gonna go forward. I just see that, and I see Belal trying to go forward as well. But I just think the boxing. Look, you got Canelo boxing.
Some say better.
Some. Nah, but you can't deny it because when he said Canelo boxing before that Leon fight, I was like, the fuck you talking about Canelo? Oh shit. Fuck. Look, This is the game, man. Even when I saw Patty, roll the clip.
Thank you very much, Ad. Appreciate that.
Congrats. I'm gonna stop counting you out. You fucking badass, bro. Honestly,
No,
I
fella. Thank you, Ad. Respect. Appreciate you.
Good night, man.
I saw him after his laugh. I was like, bro, I'm gonna stop counting you out, man. You're really good, or whatever I said. It's like you can't not count him out because you don't understand his game or you don't like his style. But you have to understand he's really good at what he does and learning the way he did. I've seen his coach train him as well, and then talk about it. Fuck, them hands really showed, man. Even though they weren't like traditional boxing, they were fucking landing. They were just hitting. But yeah, I think Jack should stop.
More patient,
pace himself, but also don't fight to Belal's strength. Don't move back. I think Jack should do what he does, which is close the distance, get him on the fence, and then just start to let them things go. Let them things go, man. I fucking love it when he does it, eh? I see him like anybody. He starts to probe them with the jab, farm them to the fence. Once he gets them to the fence, I'm like, here it comes. Do. He lets off like 5. Almost like fucking Ilaire. Ilaire will try and get you to the fence and then just let off just rattles of shots. So Jack does it similar as well. And he hits. When he sits on the punches, he fucking letting things go. But what he has to watch out for is the takedown of Belal. And Belal will do that to slow down his momentum. But Jack can scramble. Look at that last sequence. Roll the clip with Gilbert Burns. It was 1-1 going to the 3rd round. And he's like, fuck, I gotta move. I gotta make a move. And then he just, boop, parkoured off the fence from the floor. Did he have a broken forearm?
Broken arm.
Real?
I think early in the fight.
Fuck. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. This guy's tough. He's quiet, but he's fucking tough. He can endure. I don't think Jack will be as easy to hold down. But Belal, again, he's been forget in Dagestan. So I pray Jack will be able to read those and be able to sprawl or frame and get back to the farming, probing him, getting him to the fence.
I also like about the relationship with his brother, even though his brother didn't end up becoming
He still
a
supports
fighter
him.
to this. No, I think he's still part of the coaching staff and they're still in this corner.
Yeah. I
I
see
think that's
him.
another cool aspect of his story.
Yeah, now he's got a tight unit. I like them. The scrap yard. Like, they've got a nice, tight crew. I see them, pop out once in a while, but I like the fact that they keep it. That's how it should be. When you get to this level, if you let outside forces in, make sure you vet them first, and they have. And I'm a big fan of these guys, man. I love what they're doing. Fucking Jack Della Maddalena and new, baby.
Method of victory?
Knockout. I'm going to knock out, bro. Because I believe in them things, man. I believe in them things, man. I want to let him go. Fuck. Let's go, Jack. But yeah, respect to Belal. I like what he fights for as well. I like the fact that, especially after he won the belt, Belal fights for the people of Palestine because of what's going on. Still, it's good that they have someone currently to look up to that can champion their cause. And even if Jack wins, I still think Belal's a champion for those people because he fights for them and he champions them, and they should hold him in high regard. But in this fight, I'm going for Jack Della Maddalena because that's my boy. That's still my boy, man. Fuck, I love this game. Yeah, let's go. Hey guys, what's up? Izzy here. Like, subscribe, and comment if you enjoyed this video.